Morning 4S, Mrs. Smith here with the next English lesson. I just wanted to say thank you for all the emails that you're sending me in. I'd like to say thank you to Amelia, Thomas C, Oscar, Noah, Charlie, Iz, Holly B, Madison, Philip, Iris and Daisy. Your work has really cheered me up. Thank you guys. I've added your class dojo points as promised in the email back. So today we're going to start with a spelling focus. We're going to have a go at roll and spell. If you roll a 1, you're going to write your spelling word with your eyes closed. If you roll a 2, you can write it all in capital letters. If you roll a 3, write it with fancy letters. If you roll a 4, write with your opposite hand. If you roll a 5, write with bubble letters. And if you roll a 6, write with tiny letters. Here are your spellings for this week. So pause the video and have a go at spell and roll, and I'll see you when you're done. The big picture continues to be the same. We need to write instructions so people know how to put the Iron Man back together, just in case he falls apart again. The key vocabulary for the lesson: expanded noun phrase, adverb, imperative verb, instructions, and fronted adverbials. Yesterday, you wrote verbs, expanded noun phrases, and adverbs for each picture on your plan. You're going to need your plan again today. Thinking back to the what a good one looks like, the waggle also included fronted adverbials, so we need to make sure we include these in our writing. What are fronted adverbials? Let's have a look.
After all the searching, I'm still missing something. You're missing your adverbial. Without that, you can't make a fronted adverbial. A what? Ouch! An adverbial tells us more about what happened. So here, the man hammered the rock carefully. The adverbial tells us more about how you hammered the rock. Carefully.
He wasn't that careful.
A fronted adverbial describes the action at the start of a sentence instead of the end. If my craggy friend here could help a minute. Thank you. Carefully, the man hammered the rock. Ah, I see. So instead of I hammered the wall earlier today, I hammered the wall. Ha! I've done it! I've discovered the secrets of the fronted adverbial!
Fronted adverbials are always found at the start of a sentence and are followed by a comma. They are words or phrases that add more information to the sentence. Over to you. Can you spot the fronted adverbials? Last week, Iron Man crash landed in our classroom. In the classroom, we made a model Iron Man. Finally, we read the next chapter of the Iron Man. Into the crashing waves, the Iron Man disappeared. Pause the video and have a go, and then come back to me. How did you get on? Did you spot the fronted adverbials? We've got last week, in the classroom, finally, and into the crashing waves. What are these fronted adverbials telling us? They're telling us when it happened or where it happened. If it's when it happened, they're called fronted adverbials of time. If it's where it happened, they're called fronted adverbials of place. Really important piece of information is fronted adverbials are always followed by a comma. Over to you again. Have a go at writing 6 sentences. Can you add a fronted adverbial of time and then a fronted adverbial place to these sentences? You've got, we did our times table test, tie your shoelaces, add the egg. Have a go, pause the video and then come back to me. How did you get on? I've got, on Monday we did our times table test. That's for time. For place, I've got, at school we did our times table test. The next one. First, tie your shoelaces. That's when. And then on the playground, tie your shoelaces. That's where, place. And the last one. Finally, add the egg. That's time. And into the bowl, add the egg. That's place. How did you do? Well done 4S. Today, we're going to focus on completing the fronted adverbial sections of our plan. We need to make sure we're using fronted adverbials of time and place in our plan. Now, you might want to use the fronted adverbial word map from your pack that you took home just before half term. That will help you. On my plan yesterday, I had draw for my verb, laminated strong template for my expanded noun phrase, and carefully for my adverb. So my fronted adverbial for my first point in the plan is going to be first. This is the main activity for the English lesson today. So next to each picture on your plan, write a fronted adverbial of time or place. When you've finished, don't forget to email me. Well done, guys. Bye.